And welcome back. Welcome to the new generation Pro Rounds Monday night. Here, Max Sakamoto has made a full recovery and is ready to compete. He will be at NGW that will be coming up this weekend, and it'll be featuring only the male roster. And then at the end of the month, we'll have the NGW Queen of the Ring Tournament 2016. That will be an all-female special event. That'll be at the end of the month. But I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, NGW Proving Grounds, it starts here. It starts now. Let's go. Start the night off with a match between Brian Shin and Jake Warner. And these two have locked horns many, many times in the previous weeks, even doing battle quite viciously at Vias for Victory and at Emergence. So it'll be interesting to see what happens as these two men continue their rivalry into one night only and possibly Warpath. Thanks for joining in. This is NGW Proving Grounds episode 8. Of course, if you want to see the previous episodes, you can check those out on my YouTube channel. Just search NGW and Chance, and it should come up. You can also search my PlayStation Network username, ChomoArigato. Got some great matches in line tonight. Once again, we're starting off here with Brian Shin battling Jake Warner in a one-fall contest. Here he is making his way to the ring, the champion, Brian Shin. Brian Shin was created by the great DJ, that's DAGR8 DJ, on PlayStation 4 Community Creations. And his opponent tonight, Jacob Warner, created by myself, ChomoArigato. Man, it means business. Here he comes. Brian Shin. This guy's a beast. But let's see if he has what it takes tonight to defeat Jake Warner. And these men have put on some epic matches, really beat the living hell out of each other. And the man who is back in black, Jake Warner. We saw kind of a dark side of Jake Warner at NGW Vias for Victory, attacking Brian Shin quite viciously post-match. And then Brian Shin getting a little bit of revenge following weeks. The lead up into one night only has been pretty even between these two, and we'll see if tonight this score can be settled. I'm going to let the computer take over and do their thing as we open up NGW Proving Grounds episode 8. Definitely not a technical bout. Starting off with a lot of heavy blows, a lot of back and forth action between Shin and Warner. Warner now taking control of the match. Nice backdrop and a kip up. Popping up like a Pop-Tart, like my good friend Two-Bar would say. A jawbreaker there by Shin. And an Irish whip against the ropes now. Oh, high knee takes Jacob Warner to the mat. But Jacob, though, is denying Brian Shin access to the legs. Nice clubbing blow there over the back of Shin, but Shin now an Irish whip and a headbutt straight to Jacob Warner. Picks him up. Nice slam down on the mat, and Jacob Warner taking a little time to recover, but those hard stomps by Shin not allowing Jake to regain his composure, not allowing him to get back to his feet in a timely manner. Oh, hard punch straight to Jacob Warner. Shin very much turning the tables here. A hard kick to the back of the knee. Brian Shin seeming to maintain this ground and pound mentality. Definitely known for his UFC contests here. Brian Shin now going to the top rope, missing the leap off of the top there. Jacob Warner now back on his feet. These two men doing battle very much like they did here on NGW Emergence. Very quick action. Going for the cover here. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. A kick out at 2.5 by Shin. The match continues. Jacob now taking Shin up to the top rope. What's he doing? Oh, face buster from the top rope to the mat. And Shin is laid out like a fish out of water here. Gasping for air. Brian Shin may be in danger. Nice snap. And 2. And a kick out again. Shin keeping the match alive. Going for that snap suplex, and he gets it. Jacob Warner back on the offense. Oh, and the impaler, he nails it. Jacob Warner now going for the cover. This could be it. 1. Oh, and the referee catches Brian Shin as he grabs the ropes, giving him a temporary escape there from Jacob Warner's wrath. Brian Shin has got to come back soon if he hopes to maintain a winning streak here over Jacob Warner. Hard DDT, and it looks like Brian Shin may have been busted open. Warner signaling for it. Oh! That exploded the rib cage there. 1, 2, and a kick out just before the 3. Brian Shin with such resiliency here. Look at the determination on Jake's face to put Brian Shin down, to secure that victory, to maintain momentum going into one night only. Spilling to the outside now, Jacob Warner and Brian Shin continuing to battle. Taking it all the way to the outside, and Brian Shin now slamming and doing some real damage to the abdomen and to the chest of Brian Shin. As you can see, he's bleeding at the hands of Jacob Warner as a result of a hard DDT. Brian now, though, back in control temporarily. Maybe we will find out. Oh, here he goes. Locks him in that reverse figure 4, and he lets him go. What's Brian Shin doing here? Maybe trying to get the count out victory. Doesn't look like it. Brian Shin back out now, breaking the referee's count. High knee into Jacob Warner's lower back, and then another elbow targeting that region. Hard kick, and it looks like, oh yes, hard slam to the outside. These guys over here on the announcing table take note, and he's got some tough competitors battling in your vicinity. Jacob Warner now back in the ring. Referees count up to 6 now, 7, and Brian Shin still plastered on the outside of the ring. He better get back in quick, and it looks like he's going to make it there just in the nick of time. Oh, hard chop straight to the face of Warner up to the top rope, and it looks like he might be going for. It looks like it. Oh, hard suplex off the top rope to the outside. Brian Shin. This is absolutely insane, and the crowd on their feet. Warner recovering quickly from that devastating suplex, managing to get to his feet and counter Brian Shin. Now laying waste to him on the outside of the ring. Some crazy shit going on here tonight. NGW Proving Grounds, Episode 8. And a nice spinning backdrop there. Jacob Warner looks like he's signaling for it. Hard clotheslines. Oh, and he nails it. But is this going to give him enough momentum? And it is. The Impaler DDT. Jacob Warner might pick up the win here. 1. And again, Brian Shin with the ropes. His hand on the ropes. The referee sees it. And Jacob Warner very frustrated. But Brian Shin using his ring prowess, his in-ring awareness to keep himself in the match, to keep the match alive. Now with a hard slam to Jacob Warner. Down on the mat. Brian Shin very much in control. He caught most of that first clothesline. Managed to land the second. Nice leg sweep there, and Brian Shin is on fire. Oh, but Jacob Warner with a counter. Brian Shin also with a counter. This match is insane. Oh man, this match is crazy. Hard chop from Jacob Warner. 2, and a kick out before the 3. Toe kick straight to Brian Shin, and a hard punch to Jacob Warner. These two men back and forth. Oh, Northern Lights. Brian Shin reversing that snap suplex by Jacob Warner, and here he goes, unleashing a flurry of punches. Brian Shin is pissed. Into the corner. Both men looking exhausted from this battle. Shin now in the cover. 1, 2, 3. That STO seemed to be enough to keep Jacob down for the 3 count. But man, did these men battle it out in this ring. And that is what Proving Grounds is all about. You get in this ring each and every week, and you prove why you're on the roster. Congratulations go to Brian Shin as he picks up the victory, and Jacob Warner has to be upset about that. Again, big credits go out to the creator of Brian Shin. That's the great DJ, DRG, R8 DJ, as his creation here picks up the victory tonight. Please, ladies and gentlemen, check them out. PlayStation 4, WWE 2K16 Community Creations. Show some love for these guys' amazing characters. Some badasses here in the ring. Jacob Warner going down tonight. We're certain that there will be a rematch. If not Homecoming, we will see it at one night only when these two men be the finale of this rivalry. There he is, the man that goes by the Champ. Definitely championship material here tonight, as he was victorious in the ring. But, as they say, the show must go on. And it looks like we'll take a look here at some of the results of the match. We see that Brian Shin showing some perseverance. And Jacob Warner, not exactly sure why, but his cowardly trait has increased. But maintaining this match, opening match, and seemed to be a pretty good bout. Also showing some perseverance, both of these men moving up a little bit. Brian Shin gaining some positive status effects. Enough of that. Let's move on to the second match here of the evening. Thank you again for watching and tuning in, and be sure to check us out here on YouTube, NGW, ChomoArigato. You can also check out my good friend and partner in crime there, Mr. Tubar, on YouTube as well, and he'll be streaming NGW Proving Grounds and Ladies Night and Homecoming as well throughout the week. So be sure to check him out, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And let me know what you think of the matches in the comments. Let me know what your favorite match of the night was, and what kind of matches you would like to see in the upcoming events. We have two kind of special pay-per-view events this month. We have NGW One Night Only, and then the second NGW Queen of the Ring, where Cassie will be competing, the former Queen of the Ring and current NGW women's champion. Tonight, as you see here, we have a fatal four-way match, second match of the night. Take a look here at some of the creators. We have Richard Anderson here on the left. Richard Anderson was, let me see if I have him. If I don't have him on here, I will try and put it in the comments. Some of these men are new acquisitions here in NGW, and it does not look like I do. So I'll put him in the comments or in the description. But Eddie Salas was created by Team Villain on the PlayStation 4. And then our newest acquisition over here on the far right, that is Adam Kowalczyk. We saw his debut match on NGW Homecoming, where he had an incredibly impressive debut match. Was victorious in that match. I'm excited to see what he will bring to the NGW brand as he debuts here in his first matchup on Proving Grounds. Eddie Salas very much taking after the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Kind of a technical, high-flying lucha wrestler here. And then Amir Mohammed, you can see, was created by Hustle 1313. Amir Mohammed, he's actually currently in the runnings for the Intercontinental Championship. Has been very impressive in maintaining a victory streak of his own here in the NGW. After what happened last Saturday on Homecoming with Adam Kowalczyk, it'll be tough competition for all three of these men, I think, to take down the beast. The power is definitely not everything. NGW is known for kind of having spontaneous outcomes in some of its matchups. And Richard Anderson, as he debuts in his first match ever on NGW. NGW Proving Grounds welcomes Richard Anderson. Big kudos to the creators of these characters. We kind of go through and handpick some of the finest community creation, original creations. Obviously, previous superstars that have existed in real life. I try not to use them if I can, and maintain kind of this new generation by using the original characters that are created by PlayStation users just like myself. I really enjoy seeing what you guys put together. Some of the badass characters you create, some of the awesome female superstars as well. As you'll see on NGW Ladies Night Undisputed. I love this guy's shirt. Keep calm and pile drive everyone. As he takes his time coming to the ring. Adam Kowalczyk commanding a certain presence here in the NGW. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Let's get that referee in there. Let's ring the bell. Let's get this going. Let's get this match on the road. Oh, all three men going straight for Adam. But Eddie Salas taking on Richard Anderson. Kind of at the last second there, tossing him to the outside of the ring. And the same with Amir. Adam Kowalczyk now on the outside with Amir over here on the top of the screen. And then we've got Richard Anderson taking on Eddie Salas down here on the bottom. Amir not looking so great right now, but I spoke too soon. As nice reversal there. And then arm wrench taking Adam down to the ring, or down to the ground on the outside of the ring. Those hard kicks to the shin. Oh! Tossing him like a child's plaything, and now the men starting to gravitate back to the ring. Oh, nice move there by Richard Anderson, taking Eddie Salas down to the ground and keeping this quick man off his feet. Hard kick to the face of Salas, and Richard Anderson in control here, along with Adam Kowalczyk, again with those hard kicks and a hard punch straight to Amir. Richard Anderson now turning his attention to the beast. Oh, man. Nice reversal into an arm breaker. Eddie Salas with the cover. And a break up by Anderson. Amir with that club now, raking it across the face of Eddie Salas. Both men outside the ring, and it's like Kowalczyk going for the cover. 2, but a kick out, and Anderson keeps the match alive. But for how much longer? With Amir and Salas on the outside, Kowalczyk has complete control. Crowd counting along there, and hard clothesline takes Anderson down to the mat. Kowalczyk in for the cover here. Salas. Oh, nice! Diving attack to the outside of the ring there. Kowalczyk celebrating a little bit after the assault on Anderson. Oh, Anderson catching the feet there of Kowalczyk and turning him over to that single crab. But Adam fighting out of that Boston crab. Again with a hook to the face of Richard Anderson, and Eddie Salas and Amir still battling with that baseball club on the outside of the ring. Anderson and a neck breaker from Kowalczyk. Straight to the mat. The absolute power here by Kowalczyk. Nice reversal. Richard Anderson trying to make a grapple there, trying to lock horns with Kowalczyk, but getting tossed back for his efforts. Anderson now on the top rope, and devastating move there. Kowalczyk back into the cover, but a kick out at the last second there by Anderson. If these two men don't get back in the ring, match might be over fairly soon. Shoulder block by Adam. Poor Anderson here is not doing well against the Beast. The atomic Adam Kowalczyk here just dishing out the punishment, but Amir tossing him over the ropes. The two men spilling to the outside. Salas following suit, but Anderson seems to have gotten Salas's attention now with a hard chop. Trading punches. Anderson now with the cover. Kowalczyk going to the top rope. He changes his mind. Oh no, looks like Salas. Oh my gosh, Salas with a nice standing suplex. But a save there by Amir. And a Russian leg sweep takes Adam back to the ground. What's Anderson thinking here? Against the ropes. Oh, and a plunger to the outside. Both of those men laid to waste. Oh no, and now Salas into the corner. Up to the top rope. Again here, Adam setting him up for it. Another devastating move. What's Adam doing here? He's got the ropes. The referee doesn't see it. Oh, but a kick out. Salas manages to kick out regardless. Anderson's going to hit it. Oh, no, he misses the super kick. He misses the super kick. Amir to the outside. Adam, the last man standing in the ring, but the match is still going on. There hasn't been a victor yet. If one of these men can keep Adam down long enough, they might actually be able to mount a cover and go for the pin. And it looks like Richard Anderson has got Salas back in the ring. Hard kick straight to the face. And a hard Irish whip to Adam from Amir. Anderson going to the top rope. Nice elbow drop off the top. Amir doesn't see him going for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. Anderson picking up the win. An impressive first match here by this new superstar. And again, I will include the creator down in the description once the match goes live on YouTube. One hell of a match. Amir, with his back turned to the ring, did not notice that Richard Anderson was going for the cover. A brutal beating there by Adam Kowalczyk. But he powered through it and came out victorious. One hell of a match. I see big things in the future for Richard Anderson and Adam Kowalczyk. Again, a valiant effort there by Amir and Eddie Salas. It looks like the deciding moments here of the match where Richard Anderson going to the top rope, landing this beautiful diving elbow across the chest there of Eddie Salas going for the cover. Amir distracted on the outside of the ring with his back turned and allowing Richard Anderson to pick up the victory. Looked like for a while there that Adam Kowalczyk might actually take the victory, but a couple of kickouts and one surprise kick out there by Eddie Salas said otherwise. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a triple threat match, if my memory serves me correctly. Yes, a triple threat match with Noah Thomason. He'll be taking on the current NGW World Heavyweight Champion #1 contender, Aaron Anderson. And in another debut here tonight, we have Xander Dalehite, created by Rob Crowhurst. Aaron Anderson, of course, created by myself. And then Noah Thomason, created by Maddox 808. All three of these guys you can find on PlayStation 4 Community Creation, so be sure to hop on there and check them out. As I always like to do, if you do download those characters, you don't have to, but it'd be nice to leave a comment and a rating for those creators so that they get the proper feedback and appreciation for their work. Here he is, making his way through the crowd. The man who is always prepared to defend, always ready to defeat. The current New Generation Pro Wrestling #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Aaron Anderson. The former World Heavyweight Champion, now held by Keith Austin. This man looks determined. A lot of fierce tenacity in the face of Aaron Anderson in this triple threat matchup, but he is going up against a man that is no easy measure, Noah Thomason. We've seen Noah Thomason battle the likes of Chris Danger, as well as Aaron Anderson, Jacob Warner, and even the champion, Noah Thomason. Let's see what this man is all about here. Making his way to the ring with a little bit of fanfare. We have Xander Dalehite. It looks very much to be all about that money. I like the dollar signs on the sunglasses. That's great. Dropping dollar bills to the crowd there. Xander Dalehite making a huge impression here in his debut on NGW. This man definitely not making his debut. He made quite a statement in NGW so far, and an impressive competitor, Noah Thomason. Crowd knows him well. And Aaron Anderson knows him well. Once again, Noah Thomason, created by Maddox 808. This man also known as the Tsunami. The introductions are over, and the match must commence. Aaron Anderson scouting these two men in the early goings as they lock horns together. Kind of gauging his opponents, it looks like. Noah Thomason heading to the outside, allowing Anderson the opportunity to take advantage, but it looks like Thomason is not playing around here. The steel chair. This is a no disqualification matchup. Oh, Xander, the rake to the back of the current #1 contender. But Anderson scouting him with that clubbing blow across the back. And Anderson gets a knee to the face for his troubles. Now Thomason and Dalehite looking to be working together to take down the #1 contender. Ooh, that eye poke. Doing some damage in the crowd, showing their appreciation for that. Dale Height definitely not working to the favor of the fans here. Dale Height with that chair across the chest of Thomason. Anderson now, the hard power slam, taking Xander down to the mat, working the legs a little bit, but oh, Thomason now slamming Anderson into the cover here, but a kick out before the one. Again, Anderson with a nice scouting. Oh. Again, Anderson scouting Dale Height. Thomason getting in Anderson's way as he was fighting towards Xander. And what's he doing here with a... Oh, nice! That was nice. Anderson with a roll-up. 1, 2, but a kick out. Xander kicking out at 2.5. I really hope they fix the targeting system in the next game, because it... Anyways. Now Thomason. Things are getting a little chaotic as all three men over in the corner. And Thomason went for the attempted cover. Anderson breaking that up. Dale Height now taking the power slam by Anderson with a cover and a save by Thomason. Both men missing those attempted hooks there. But Thomason now taking Anderson up and over. It is important to know that Thomason, now number 4 in the rankings for the World Heavyweight Championship, a possible victory over Aaron Anderson could give him the edge in moving up towards the World Heavyweight Championship. But Anderson now taking that hard kick to the abdomen by Dale Height and a kick to the face. Thomason taking advantage, but a kick out by Anderson before the referee can count to 1. Still not enough damage done to Anderson to keep him down for a 3 count, let alone a 1 count. Anderson now powering out of that claw by Thomason. Taking him up for a Falcon's Arrow, modified Falcon's Arrow. Anderson saying, I don't think so. You're not going to use that steel chair again in this match. But it looks like Dale Height with the reversal. The hard elbow to the head of Anderson. And oh, devastating DDT to the number 1 contender. Thomason with a lariat there and hard kick to the chin. Now very much in control. It looked like Anderson was going to go for it. And the double team on Dale Height by Thomason and Anderson. Anderson going for the cover right in front of Thomason. Probably not a smart move by the number 1 contender. Thomason now setting him up, and he's gonna, looks like he's gonna drop him on his head. Thomason on top, of now Dale Height with the save, in control of Thomason. Hard smack to the back of the head. went for that grapple on Thomason. Those hard rights to the face of Thomason repaid. And the left hook there. Both men now in a precarious situation. Dale Height tossed into the corner. Both men are down. Anderson in control. Uh-oh. Oh, Dale Height now. Neck breaker. Anderson slowly regaining his consciousness, getting back to his feet, but it might be too late. Dale Height now with an underhook. Oh, face buster into the cover. But are saved by Thomason, who Dale Height did not see standing right behind him. Thomason now on the outside. Anderson with a cross body. Going for the cover here. Oh, and a save at the last second. Literally at the last second by Thomason. Oh, nice! Samoan drop over the number one contender. Anderson dazed and confused. I think Aaron Anderson's taking a little too much damage to the head here. Thomason reversing that backdrop into a crossbody. Breaking up that submission hold. Bringing him up into vertical suplex, and he nails it. Thomason down on the mat. Xander, Anderson into the corner. Looks like Anderson wants to take him up top. Oh, Xander with a kick reversal there in the corner. And a nice elbow off the top rope. Crowd on their feet. Oh, a hard clothesline takes Anderson down. Thomason, though, able to make the save. Anderson catching Xander as he pops back up to his feet into the big ending here. And this might be it, folks. Oh, Anderson picks up the victory, unfortunately, for Xander. Still an impressive first match here, going toe-to-toe with the number one contender and the number 4th ranking superstar for the World Heavyweight Championship, Noah Thomason. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of that match. One hell of a battle. We do see the number one contender coming out victorious. But definitely tough competition in this triple threat action. Xander starting the match off. Definitely not catering to the whims of the NGW fans. Making a bold statement here. being a tough competitor against the #1 contender and former world heavyweight champion Aaron Anderson, and holding his own against this monster of a man, Noah Thomason. Nevertheless, falling prey to the big ending. Noah Thomason unable to get back to his feet in enough time to make the save. Aaron Anderson celebrating here in the ring. As you can see up in the rafters there, heading into one night only. Hope you're enjoying the show. NGW Proving Grounds, episode 8, as we march on into one night only. Again, NGW here on YouTube. Our goal is to bring you the best damn wrestling content you can get, featuring some of the most elite and hand-picked superstars on Community Creations. We try to pick superstars that look like badasses, that look like athletes, that look like pro wrestlers, and we take all shapes and all sizes. Coming up next, we have Ryan Steele taking on Isaac Jacobs. Ryan Steele was created by Serafina Fliesen. I think I'm saying that right. And then, of course, Isaac Jacobs was created by Maddox 808. So, Maddox, you got 2 superstars on this episode. You should be proud. Again, I do let the universe do the majority of the booking. I do make some alterations from time to time, but for the most part, I let the universe do the booking and let the chips fall where they may. Give a little context for the reason that tonight's show is live. I actually was out of town, so unable to do the usual recording for tonight's episode. So I decided instead of waiting and putting it off, I would go ahead and do the show live. Again, let me know in the comments which one you prefer. If you prefer the live events, or if you prefer kind of the pre-recorded and uploaded events. Kind of help me figure out the best way to bring this content to each of you. And here he is, Maddox 808, brings us this hellacious superstar, this ring technician and powerhouse. And yes, you can be 2 of those in the same man, and that man is Isaac Jacobs, otherwise known as the Blueprint. We have one other superstar in NGW. That could prove to be tough competition, tough game here for Isaac Jacobs. And that man is the one, the only, the Enforcer. Those 2 have yet to lock horns, but when they do, it's guaranteed to be one hell of a brawl. We're going to let the computer take over here and let these 2 men do their thing. Locking up and into the corner here, Ryan Steele. Kind of in control on that exchange, and now into the headlock. Kind of wrenching the neck there of Isaac Jacobs, applying that pressure, trying to get the blood flowing a little bit. Cut off circulation to his opponent, and now into the hammerlock, and off the ropes, and looked like he was going for a clothesline there, but Ryan caught him and dropped him down with a face plant to the ring. And a nice little snap there. Kind of pulling the spine and the neck of Isaac Jacobs. Looks like Ryan's game plan here is to target the limbs of the body and kind of wear down the overall physique of Jacobs. Very large man and very built. And here he goes again, Ryan Steele with that reverse Russian leg sweep, taking him down face first to the mat. And armbar there by Isaac Jacobs. Sorry, hip toss, not an armbar. Forgive me. I'm a novice. I know not what I say. The power there by Jacobs. Back and forth and into the German suplex. The hands of Jacobs and into the cover. Kick out at 1. Jacobs doing some damage. It looked like the Ryan Steele's spine, and again with that hard whip to the corner. Body splash, and it looks like Ryan Steele powering out of that. Jacobs going for some type of submission, and Ryan Steele with a kip up, showing off a little bit for the crowd. Kick out at 2.5 there by Isaac Jacobs. Oh! Nice little spine buster. Hard stomp across the chest, Ryan Steele. Pretty devastating German suplex there by Ryan. But he gets a knee to the face for the trouble. Now Isaac Jacobs heading to the outside. Not sure what he's thinking here. Over to the announcer's table. And yes, he is dismantling that announcer's booth. Removing each one of those monitors. It looks like he is a little upset, perhaps wanting to do some damage to Ryan Steele. Very much unlike Isaac Jacobs. Gets this show off. Must be getting to him just a little bit. Referee's count now up to 5. Both men heading back into the ring. Ryan still taunting Isaac Jacobs just a little bit. And it did not pay off for him. Now Isaac Jacobs has him locked in. Ryan, though, with the reversal. Big boot to the face. Another takedown there by Jacobs. Oh! Hard slam to Ryan Steele, going for the cover here. And a kick out at 2.5 once again. You can see the look on the face of Isaac Jacobs. This man is not happy. Very pissed off here at this little show off. Ryan Steele. A cocky little bastard. He's got him in the reverse chin lock. But it looks like Ryan Steele powering out, and he does. Catches him in a jawbreaker. Into the corner. Isaac Jacobs now. Looks like Ryan with the reversal. And then Isaac with a reversal of his own. Hard elbow straight to the face of Ryan. And another German suplex, this time going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. 2.5. Ryan Steele showing us some crazy tenacity here. Isaac Jacobs. Looks like a second one. Is he going to land a third? And he does. A third German suplex. This could be it. But no, Jacobs continues the assault. Hard stomp to the back. Picking him up and an Irish whip into the corner. Kick to the chest of Isaac. And an elbow taking him down to the mat. Ryan Steele, I think he's going for it. Here he goes. Showing off a little bit with that ball and elbow. And into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Ryan cannot believe it. Jacobs kicking out at 2.5. A hard punch to the face and a power slam there. And a 3 count seals the deal for Ryan Steele. Isaac Jacobs with the victory. Perhaps Ryan doing a little too much showing off in that matchup, costing him the victory. There he is, looking very much in control. But it seems like every time Ryan Steele got Isaac Jacobs down for the count, he powered through and kicked out at the last second. Very impressive win there. And the road continues to one night only. And speaking of one night only, we will have the current NGW World Tag Team Champions, the DOA Coalition, Cole Blooded and Bryce Jordan, taking on the number one contenders, the team of Troy Cassidy and the Enforcer, members of the league. This is the main event, ladies and gentlemen. I want to announce that these two teams will be fighting for the NGW World Tag Team Championships in a tornado-style tag team contest at one night only. Over on the far left, we have Cold Blooded, created by Mr. Tubar. Bryce Jordan, created by myself. Then we have Troy Cassidy, created by Rob Crowhurst. And then The Enforcer, created by me, ChomoArigato. You can find all of these guys on the PlayStation 4 Community Creations, as with the rest of the roster. So be sure to check those out. Should be a pretty badass match here. Cold-blooded. Bryce Jordan make one hell of a mean team, and so do Troy Cassidy and the Enforcer. And these two men are no stranger to each other, having locked horns many, many times, and will continue to do so, it looks like, towards, as they roll into one night only. You know, in addition to these superstars, you can find all of the NGW arenas and championships also on the community creations. Just hashtag is NGW and Chance, as well as many of the NGW superstars you'll find on community creations as well with the identical hashtags. It's time for the main event. The tag team champions now in the ring, awaiting the arrival of their opponents tonight. The current NGW tag team #1 contenders, having defeated the Knights of Hope just this past week, securing their spot once again as the #1 contenders. But after two successful defenses against the league, the championships look primed to remain in the hands of the DOA coalition. Will tonight tell a different story? I do not know. We will find out. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to take a little break here. I'm going to let you enjoy this match, and I will join you again after it's over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and the action is surmountable. These two teams really going at it. The enforcer landing the reinforcement on Cold-Blooded, but a save at the last second there by Bryce Jordan, and a nice moonsault off the top rope down to Cold-Blooded. Looks like the DOA coalition may be in trouble, but not if Cold-Blooded has anything to say about it. Quick on the reversal there against the enforcer. Taking him up for a... Oh, no. Reversal there by the enforcer. Hard knee to the head, but it looked like the enforcer may have thought Bryce Jordan was on the apron. Alas, he was not. Nevertheless, the enforcer dodging an attack there by Cold-Blooded and into the snap suplex. Bryce Jordan making quick work out at ringside on Troy Cassidy. Oh! And another spine buster. Shaking the ground. 1, 2, and a kick out. 2.5, Cold-Blooded. Getting his shoulders off the mat. Hard elbow to the forehead of Cold-Blooded. Enforcer taking a second to get some fresh air into his lungs, and hard boot to the head of Cold-Blooded in trouble here. And Bryce Jordan on the outside of the ring. The reinforcement, he nails it. This could be it. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. The League picking up the victory over the DOA coalition. Bryce Jordan looking very upset. Unable to make the save. Unable to get back in the ring in time to make the save. And you can thank Troy Cassidy for that, keeping him busy and occupied on the outside. Just long enough for the enforcer to take control of Cole. This is not the first time we've seen this. The League maintaining a victorious and positive streak heading into their matchup for the Tag Team Championships, only to have the DOA coalition come out victorious at the big event. We'll see if that happens again on one night only. This time these teams will be competing in a tornado-style situation, so the odds are a little different. Valiant effort there by the DOA coalition to take the victory, but nevertheless, the League had a game plan, a strategy going into this match to isolate the members of the DOA coalition and pick them apart one by one, and that strategy worked. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 8 of NGW Proving Grounds. Be sure to come back for more awesome NGW content. Of course, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. And please, please, please let me know what you like in the comments. Make some suggestions. Just throw stuff out there. You never know. Again, thank you so much. And we'll see you next time. This is ChomoArigato signing out.